The Alameda County Superintendent issuing a stark warning to the Oakland Unified School District: make massive cuts now or potentially run out of cash by November. Da Lin has the latest on how the district is addressing an urgent budget crisis.
Oakland Unified has been dealing with budget problems for years. Critics argue instead of making tough choices, the school board recently voted to not shut down schools and gave teachers a raise. The county superintendent says that's leading the district down a path of bankruptcy. OUSD parent Karina Flores and her daughter love their elementary school, International Community School, or ICS, in the Fruitvale neighborhood.
She loves ICS because of her teacher, Miss Sarah, and the homework that she gives her.
That's why it was a big relief when school board directors voted last month to not shut down ICS.
I went to a bilingual school, so I wanted her to stay in a bilingual school. That's the main reason I chose ICS instead of TCN.
District officials say merging 10 schools that share the same campuses would have saved them some money. Board directors instead are looking at laying off administrators and educators. The district is facing a $95 million budget deficit for the next school year.
We have to get our priorities in order. We probably try to spend on too many priorities. We've also negotiated almost $100 million in raises. And all of these things together force us to adjust the budget going forward.
Director Mike Hutchinson is also the chair of the Budget and Finance Committee. He says the board needs to vote in February to adopt the layoffs so they can send out notices by the March deadline.
If the board does not vote on this budget adjustment package next month, it will trigger a lot of bad scenarios, because our budget that we have currently would then be locked in for next year largely, which would then push us over a financial cliff.
Oakland Unified went into state receivership in 2003 after taking a $100 million loan from the state. It's set to emerge from receivership next summer. The Alameda County Superintendent warns if OUSD fails to cut spending, it'll go bankrupt, stay in receivership, and lose local control.
I don't mind the state taking over. Maybe the state does need to take over to do the checks and balances.
Some OUSD parents say they don't trust the district and worry about mismanagement.
We're at the point now where doing nothing is not an option. And I would argue throwing our hands up and saying, oh, that's just the same old OUSD, that's not an option either.
Hutchinson says they have to act fast and make some tough decisions ahead, something Flores agrees with.
Gonna be tough. Hopefully, doesn't get really bad, but I guess all we can do is prepare ahead.
A big vote next month on the layoffs and other cuts. District officials say come June, they'll likely have to revisit the idea of merging schools. The district has about 34,000 students and 77 schools.
The teachers union obviously unhappy with potential layoffs, with the union president issuing a statement saying, in part, this manufactured budget crisis can be solved by working with Oakland educators to ensure our schools are thriving and joyful places for every student to learn, grow, and dream.